Hello everyone and welcome back to Rainy Day Reactions with Chris and Nia. We're continuing on with The Americans, Season 3, Episode 5, called Salang Pass. But first, what happened in the last episode?
B-Man suspected a little bit more of
Zendaya.
He also went and came clean with Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I think it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
They also had the scene with the dinner and the pastor. They were like, I want to get baptized.
Yeah. I think we might finally get close to whatever Phillip and Elizabeth go with. It's going to happen. Whatever they decide to tell Paige or not, or opinions at least on what she's deciding are going to happen soon. I don't see how they can continue to delay this conversation that needs to happen. Let's see, what else do we have? And then we also have Phillip talking to Kimmy. And where's this gonna go?
Yeah,
make it happen, or whatever information that they need.
Yeah,
soon.
Unfortunately, this is probably the only way he can get close to her. And is he gonna keep struggling, or is it's just gonna become easy?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it'll be easy for him. But yeah. Okay, I don't have anything else.
Same. Ready? Okay, let's go.
Oh, Martha! I didn't.
What's her name?
That's Alicia. Isn't she something?
Oh, he's there.
Oh, couldn't you just eat her up?
They're going for it.
You gotta admit.
We're not buying one today.
Buying one?
What you like, Clark? This is serious.
I know.
This is probably the first time I truly disagree with Martha and how she's pushing this.
Yeah, same. You don't want to bring a fucking poor kid to a household that doesn't want them.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Clark should have been firmer.
When someone falls like Maurice, hanging on doesn't always help because then you're gonna fall too.
Yeah, so just let him go?
Listen, my mom has this place. Why don't you go stay there for a while? Get yourself together.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Is this to get closer to her, or just have her spill some beans with the kids or something?
I think it's probably both. It just worked conveniently that this is happening.
You asked what I can do to help her.
Okay.
Well, I have an idea. I think your defector isn't the defector.
What?
You're out of your mind.
If I can prove it, we'll arrest her. And then there's a good chance my government can make a trade for Nina.
What the fuck?
The FBI will go to bat for her.
But here's the thing. From the FBI's perspective, what good does it do to bring Nina back, to trade her? She's discovered. Everyone knows. Where's the angle for that?
Look at the people you're fighting with. Just today, did you hear? 10 of your soldiers flayed alive and left in the sun to rot. You're fighting barbarians.
Us now, you next, and maybe sooner than you think.
We had our assessments. The colonel added a new question. How religious are you? Scale of 1 to 10.
Excuse me.
I said 5. Already a lie.
Oh, shit.
Next time, say 10, Yusuf.
No matter how old you get, you're still working for the man.
What the fuck?
So, how's Mrs. Beeman?
Oh, fuck.
Paige.
Forgot.
Fine, great.
May I please change the subject?
Yeah.
I'd like to buy a dress for my baptism.
Don't you have a dress?
I can take you.
They just keep bumping heads back and forth about that.
It's almost like he's just back off.
She's asked me to come give her a ride.
Yeah, I could give you a ride, Kimmy.
Great. You should give her a ride. Take care, Kimmy.
James, they're idiots, please.
Yeah. In Wheatley High School jackets. Are you even old enough to drive yet?
I will be.
When?
7 months.
Wait,
what? She's not 18? Oh, no, she's not 18.
Wait. She'll be old enough to drive in a few months?
What was the driving age in the 80s?
Is not 16?
I don't know.
You're not old.
You're young.
What the fuck?
Age is just a number.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
What are you doing on the 11th? My parents are gonna be at a big fundraiser. You should come by.
Chris Hansen guy pops in. He's like, hey. No?
Guess what? Northrop has a plant 10 miles from here. You're kidding me. No. I put in for a transfer. And since I have security clearance, if something comes up, my name goes to the top of the list. Fingers crossed. That'd be great.
Is that good for them?
I think it might be.
Yeah, right?
Представьте себе, что чувствуют те, кто здесь впервые.
Oh.
Как, например, это перебежчица. Я имею в виду, как она справляется, без какой-либо подготовки. Как выживает. Почему бы нам не подготовить одного из наших офицеров? Ну и внедрить его.
Train one of the officers to the effect.
Такое когда-нибудь было?
Meetings with
Встречи
CIA,
с ЦРУ,
State Department.
Госдепартаментом. Может, даже с президентом.
She was the one that had mentioned the propaganda part.
So he is somewhat believing that she could be.
I think
right?
so.
That's the one.
It's white.
Yeah. Try
Did
it.
they baptize people in white, I think?
Dad, this is
Just
way
try it
too-
on. I'll buy you the dress.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Thanks, Dad.
Welcome.
Oh, sweet.
Hey, remember that woman at the S thing, Tori?
Oh, the one who had all those horrible problems with her father?
Yeah.
That was her
She
father.
called the FBI and asked for me.
What the fuck?
How's Matthew dealing with all this?
Right?
He
Where
pretty
is
much hates
he?
me.
Oh.
I don't get Matthew. He's a complete mystery to me. All the people I've investigated. But man, there's nothing
Like Matthew.
like a teenage boy. You know, I went away undercover for 3 years. And when
That's
I
a
came
long
back, I
time.
thought, you know, he was going to be so happy to see me.
Oh.
Like I pictured him all the time when I was away.
Who's this guy she's watching now, though?
Is she? What's she gonna do?
That's her normal hair, just tied up. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Who is this guy? She just went and fucking killed him. She wasn't wearing makeup or anything.
That's the tell, huh? If you see them with no.
Yeah, she
no-
literally just had her hair tied. It wasn't even a wig. Northrop. He works at Northrop.
The
She wants
opening.
Lisa to fucking move to that location. She really just killed some guy for nothing.
Because she needed the position.
I saw the baptism dress.
Yes.
What are you doing, Philip?
Oh.
Yeah, for real, what the fuck?
I took my daughter to buy a dress.
You seem to suddenly think this baptism is a good idea. Your girl, Kimberly, she has no idea her father's in the CIA, does she? Look how she wound up.
Don't say it's the same.
It's kind of the same.
Damn, that's hella true. She doesn't know. She doesn't realize someone's working her.
Yep.
You want to keep, like, you know, Paige to be that, like, gullible.
Oh, fuck,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
You're right.
You love her. I want to save her.
You love her too.
Believe me or don't believe me. But how much time does Nina have?
Where's your proof, though? He's literally going on a hunch.
Team Stan and Oleg.
I got a call from Northrop. There's an opening in fuselage assembly. Same thing I do now, except in this time zone.
So you got it?
I got it.
What do you say we dump the stinky cheese and
Yeah,
get
It's
on
all
if only
mine
she
for
knew.
this.
Yeah. If only
Did
she
you win
knew.
the lottery? New clothes, new bag, Manelli's.
She's wearing expensive shit for a
This
reason.
is really cone of silence, though. So he takes me out and just, he asks me questions. He pays me for it. I guess they help out all the defense contractors. They help them with their bids, and I don't know really what it is, but he's nice.
Who's she gonna set her up with? Hans? Or Clark? I don't know.
I was thinking Clark.
That sounds like Clark.
Like, I'm dating Clark.
I don't know.
Here's the guy he can hook you up with.
Or a different version of Clark.
Or-
Mark.
Oh, your friend Kimberly.
What is this?
The IDs. Oh no. The mood.
The
Some
actual
good
review?
some good shit.
Afghani?
Appropriately enough, very strong. It's one of the ironies of this work that so many lives depend upon one man's relationship with an adolescent girl.
I was hoping Philip was going to go talk to him about it, but he's all in.
Paige, Kimberly, Martha with her baby fever, that's a lot for anyone.
Yeah.
I can imagine it might be confusing, even for you. Keep in mind that when people's lives intersect with our operations, it's the operation that's crucial. You have a conscience, Philip. There's nothing wrong with that. But conscience can be dangerous.
What?
You just want to ignore what you feel about what you're doing.
You know it's wrong, ignore that. The mission is more important. Like, what the fuck? He can snoop the house.
Nice place.
I know. He can chip the house.
Welcome to my world.
Nice. Hey.
Flock of
What I
seagulls.
brought.
It doesn't even smell like
Pizza.
Do you even know what division he's in?
She knows.
Agriculture.
Oh, she doesn't.
It's so boring. Carrots, squash, these little tiny, like, crappy watermelons, like the size of a rubber ball.
She looks really happy talking about this.
He would go rake on one side and I would rake on the other.
She sounds more like a child talking about this.
You think you can step in as a stepdad figure, kind of? Like...
You know, if you told me that he had another family somewhere, I would say, okay, yeah, great. That explains it.
He can see so much in Paige
Yep.
in her.
I think he is going to end up taking a different angle with her, huh?
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
Like a dad.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I'll take you down a rocky road. It burns in your face.
Someone's going to walk in on them.
I need a bathroom. Don't move. I remember where it is.
She fell asleep. Good.
Yeah.
She's gonna catch you.
There's a suitcase.
I really hope she's fully out. Yeah, see, he's gonna put something in it. Like a cut. Small enough to put whatever the fuck that is. It's like a little chip, I think.
I feel really bad for her.
Same. Oh.
Oh no! No!
Okay, well, at
Someone's
least
here.
that saved that situation.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Don't
shit.
stomp around. What are you doing?
Is that the back door?
Oh,
That's probably the back door.
Yeah.
It's midnight. Look, she's up waiting, fucking stressed the fuck out.
So next time you're there, you'll put the bug in?
You already did. Yeah. Wait, what?
I had to run. Like a teenager. The whole thing was just... Do you think about when we learned to do this?
Oh, some Phillip flashbacks.
It must be different for a man.
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
You'd have find it in your mind somewhere.
That's really disturbing.
Everyone.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
They kept telling us we had to make it real. To ourselves.
Is that what you do with Martha?
I guess.
How do you feel about Kimberly?
I haven't slept with her, no. Should I sleep with her? No, honestly, I'm asking you.
Neither one of them wants this.
Do you have to make it real with me?
Sometimes. Not now.
Oh, that was very disturbing. We finally get some of his background, other than like the lady he had a kid with. I forgot her name. But it was, holy shit, that was dark.
So, I'm assuming that Elizabeth also had to do this training.
Yeah, most likely, and it's probably worse.
What the fuck?
I mean, I don't fucking know. Can't really compare, but it was fucking horrible for both of them.
Yeah.
And every single person that they had to train probably had to go through this shit.
I realize now how messed up Elizabeth and Philip must be. Well, everyone that has to do this training, like after you do this training, and it probably has so many other like parts to it.
Other horrible parts.
How do you function as a human being?
I don't know. And they got a lot of shit going on. Like, how do you live, right? With all this horrible shit they did to you, all the trauma, all the fucking bad shit that comes with it. And yet they still have to go through this. Fucking Gabriel was like, you got Kimberly, Martha, your kids. Like, you're dealing with a lot.
You know what's, it almost made it seem like the spies are not people. They're
just things to them.
They're just multiple identities. Like, how do you not lose the you in all of these different like lives that you're being? And it just can also explain how like desensitized they were about what sex is.
Yeah.
So they just sleep with people and it's just part of the job. And he said sometimes, like, with her, right?
Which is probably not his fault because they learn to disconnect that from like their feelings.
Yeah. We didn't get her answer, but we know that, like, yeah, it just shows that, like, as connected as they are and the fact that they have a family and children together and everything, there's still sometimes where he is just doing the deed and sometimes it is real and like open.
Yeah.
I think this whole thing with Kimmy is really pushing their limit as to what they're okay with. They put up with a lot.
Yeah.
They kill people like it's nothing. Like, they kill people and there's no thought about it and they go on with their day like it didn't happen, right? And they show it that way to us too, right? Like, move on, didn't matter. But this thing with Kimmy and her age, I think is just really I just think it's highlighting that there is a limit that they're going to be okay with or not okay with, and they're not sure how to handle having feelings about a situation. They don't know. He's like, I'm asking you. I'm sincerely asking you what to do. And she's like, I don't know.
They're putting other people in the same situation they were in, kind of. It's horrible. They created some fucking monsters in a way. Like, they're victims
and monsters
at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. We like to call the FBI monsters or CIA monsters, but like, they didn't have to go through all the things that these people went through.
Yeah. Well, at least not demon and like that division. But,
exactly.
You know, I'm sure they have their own like secret things, but
it just shows how horrible everything is.
It's a lot. It's too much. I don't know. I really don't. I was surprised and yet not surprised how what's his name, Gabriel, was just kind of like yeah, you know how I know you have a conscience, but like, don't think about it. Like, what? That was so out there, especially from someone that seems to have a lot. He comes off like he has a lot of reasoning and stuff.
Yeah, and experience.
Yeah,
because he did say something about like them having to do things with like underage people, and he made it sound a little too casual, like they do this often.
Yeah,
and I was just like, what the fuck has he done?
Right? Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was like made it a little extra dark.
I feel like this whole thing with Paige, when Elizabeth and Stan and Philip were talking about before he was gonna go see Kimmy, I have a feeling that you have to tell the truth. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I firmly am on telling Paige the truth, because look at what's going on with Kimmy, because she lives in La La Land. Okay? She doesn't realize who she's spending time with, who she's kissing, who's using her. She doesn't, she's very young, and unfortunately, like, people are preying on her for her lack of knowing anything.
Yep.
And Paige does the same thing. It's the same thing.
This guy's preying on her to get like indoctrinated into the church and all that bullshit.
Yes, they're building a relationship with her and working with her on what she needs to get her in.
And it's some light shit. It's not even like full on. Imagine what they could do if they truly wanted to like be evil as shit with the kid.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like the church?
Oh.
Like all they're doing is like, for now.
Yeah, it's just some very...
Getting her into the church and the beliefs and all that stuff.
But like, I think I mentioned this a long time ago, where it's almost like I can understand that that Phillip and Elizabeth don't want to... They're playing this role of this family, right? And they're doing this really good job at being this American family. But it's almost like too good. Like, your kids are sheltered. They don't know what's going on in the world. They don't know the realities of what's happening. And I get, like, not trying to stress them out, but they're naive. You know, at least, what's his face? Henry, it kind of makes sense because he's, like, little, but it's like, you're not having these conversations of what's going on in the world. So you're also making them targets. You don't want them to be blind and sheep or whatever, but you're also not having conversations to have them like critically think about situations, right?
Yeah.
So Paige, the fear of Paige being like targeted or like, you know, that she's too like fragile or whatever, they're creating this same, they're letting her be this kind of blind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like,
exactly.
You don't have to fully go into like, oh, we don't talk about like all of these important issues, but they also went the other extreme. Like they,
yeah, at least tell them why you're not okay.
Yes.
With the level of, sorry to put it this way, but brainwashing that they're doing to her.
Yeah.
Or like what things they can take advantage of.
Yeah.
They talk to you that way.
Or like they're not religious. Why have these discussions? What you agree, what you don't agree with. Like, it doesn't have to be this just kind of like, oh, we don't touch these subjects. And now she's being like influenced by these things.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. What else? Okay. Martha, I actually disagree with Martha here. I think.
Me too.
Yeah, I think Clark gave her an answer and she's still pushing kind of this like, you'll see.
You'll get used to it. No.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. And I feel annoyed that Phillip, because Phillip knows how to do his job. And I'm surprised he feels cornered into this position where if I don't agree with this, I don't know how it's going to work with Martha. Like, fucking figure it out.
Yep.
Right?
You know, you have issues with your kids and you actually had them. Imagine like the type of issues that would come up with a kid that like you didn't want and like
another role on another person that you have to play. That's a child that doesn't know any. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
that would complicate things so much more.
Yeah, right.
He needs to put an end to this shit. And Martha, because he hasn't used Martha for like a little bit now.
Yeah, they haven't showed. I mean, the pen is there.
Yeah.
The pen is around. I don't know what's going on with that, but I think there's another way to continue the relationship with Martha. That doesn't include bringing a child in that he definitely doesn't want.
Yes.
Oh, I'm really interested to see what's going on with Stan and this hunch of Zenaida and Oleg. I have a feeling that it sounds really good that Zenaida is indeed a spy. But it could also just be Stan needing to see something where there isn't because his life is kind of a mess.
A mess, yeah.
Right? Right? Or what do you think?
I think so. I don't know. I think it's both things are possible. Like, it could be him just making shit up because he doesn't have anything else better to do. But at the same time, I mean, you never know. Even Oleg was kind of questioning it like a little bit. And them working together, I don't think they would make that happen in the show for like no reason.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think they've got something there. And he's eventually gonna convince this other lady, I don't remember her name.
I have to find her name.
About it. And they're gonna be like, okay, maybe let's look into her and see if she's someone.
Yeah.
But would it be, I don't know if that would work though. Like you said, why would the FBI want Nina back or like would want to help Nina.
Yeah, because I can understand, like, let's say Zenaida is indeed a spy, right? It's a good thing that she would be discovered, and potential. I feel like the FBI would want, if you did find someone, you would want someone in your custody, almost to set an example as to like why you don't cross them, right? Yes. So I think that's the reason why they would want to keep Zenaida in their custody.
Yeah.
Right? I can also see the end, like the other way, like, oh, we can give her back to the Soviet Union. And surely she's going to be dealing with whatever her sentencing would be, which will probably be harsher than ours or whatever. And since she did play us for a little bit, that's fine with us too. Right? Like, I can kind of see both outcomes for Zenaida. But I don't see why they would bother to do a switch for Nina necessarily. That's where it feels kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because it would just be because we promised her. But what could you get out of Nina? Like, right? Like, how would they bother? How would Stan present this as something
How would
worth
the FBI
doing?
present this as, like, how would they justify getting someone back just because you promised them?
Yeah.
Knowing the FBI, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right? Well, not knowing, like, I personally know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It would just be something that would be nice because Stan wants to go do what's right or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was also a little confused about the luggage, the little briefcase. I thought he put it in.
No, he did. I think he did.
But then why did Elizabeth say, like, oh, next time you'll put it in? He said he didn't,
right?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Because I saw, like, a little thing and I saw a baggie, but I didn't see him take it out of the baggie to put it in. So I was like, is he putting something in the baggie?
But why wouldn't he put it in?
Right.
That's the real question. He was already there.
He's already there and he already, like, cut it open and everything.
Huh.
Or did he just not admit
I hope they
to
clarify, because I really thought he did, but you're right. They didn't show him actually putting the thing inside the thing. And if he didn't, why the fuck didn't he do it? She was already fully asleep and like, yeah. And I'm so glad they came home, because
when she woke up, I said, no. We're hitting the limit. I was so happy when she was talking about her childhood and they started making the popcorn. I was like, okay, he's gonna step in as like father figure that she doesn't have. Like, he's gonna find this other angle, right? And I was like, I'm okay with this. And then she kissed him and I was like, no, there's no going back. How's he gonna go back?
I don't fucking know.
Fuck. That's just wrong.
I know.
And they throw us that curveball. She said she couldn't even drive. All of a sudden,
right. Oh, yeah. So about that, like halfway through the episode, we seemed to know that she was 15 for sure.
Yeah.
We paused it during one of our scenes. Between scenes to look it up, and she was 15. We completely forgot she was like Paige's age, actual Paige's age.
Paige's
like
birthday.
We looked it up. We were like, oh no, this is even worse than we thought.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Oh fuck! God damn it.
I don't know what's gonna happen with this. I hope he can figure out a way to not use her and just rely on, like, I don't know, but he would have to, because even if he had to get rid, like, if he bugs it and stuff, he needs access to be going in and out. And what better way if he sees Kimmy? Okay, I don't think I have anything else for this episode.
Same.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Well, if any of you have anything to add for this episode, just drop it down in the comments. Let us know what you think. Make sure you like our video, subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you. Bye.